So right now I'm on this video by the Thinking Man's Templar, and the video is called "They Are Not Worthy of Your Worship and Self-Subjugation," Part 1. And so he's basically showing the clips of a lot of, black women doing some very ratchet things, and some of the male simps who are supporting it in some of these clips. And then he gives commentary about it afterwards. And it's quite a montage, like about 9 minutes long of this fuckery that he's showing before he starts speaking. And so, uh, I go here. These are screenshots, by the way. I just took them a second ago, and I can tell that one of my comments have been deleted, so-called behind my back. But see, the thing is, after I make my comments, I stick around a while on that video page, and I just go back to my comments a couple of times and do a couple of tests to make sure they're still there. And I also check back sometimes days, weeks, months later, maybe randomly a year later, to see if my comment is still on a particular video and to make sure that there's activity such as likes or responses. If I'm also speaking to someone and responding to their comment, I come back a while later to see if they've been notified that I'm speaking based on the words that I'm saying that might be blocked from sending them notifications. So I know about all the comment censorship fuckery. I know about all of it. So of course, I go here and I'll show you what happens on the live page before I show my comment. So I'm gonna go here to YouTube, and here I am at the video. And of course, I didn't lose my place in the comments. I never do. I also check my comments 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to check for bullshit, the same way you guys do. So if I go down to my comment here that I just made before I show it, and I try to edit it, as I've shown in previous videos, if you want to know if your comment got deleted, make it, but stay on the page for a little bit. Don't leave the page. You can leave the comment, but don't leave that page, that video page. Go back to your comment or go back to the reply you made to somebody. Open it up and try to type something in it and then hit send. And if you get this bullshit that says there was a problem with the server 404, that message that's showing at the bottom of the screen, that means your comment has been deleted. There's not a problem with the server, dog. There's not a problem with the server. The comment's been deleted right after I posted it, and I'm going to show you why. You see, the trick is to be able to show the comment live. I'm showing proof live of comment censorship. This isn't hearsay. This isn't conspiracy theory. This is some petty shit. So here is what the person says, Naima Buckner. They're trying to place, trying to deflect by saying, remember Girls Gone Wild? And if you all remember that white girl series, Girls Gone Wild, back in the 90s, with girls doing, college students doing dumb shit and all this other foolishness. But we're not going to talk about Freaknik. We're not going to talk about Atlanta Freaknik in the late 90s too, right? Yeah, let's come on with it. So they said, was that more acceptable because they were white women? All of this is trash, but we should be hyper focused on trash. So what's next? Where do we go from here? There has to be a plan or we all lose. Come on, bruh. But trying to deflect by saying we thought it was acceptable because it was white women, we never thought it was acceptable. We never thought it was acceptable. As a matter of fact, a lot of black people in America used to look at some of these white girls doing some of the shit that they do and used to say, that's white folk shit right there, and start and laugh at it. We used to laugh at that back in the 90s, especially when we were younger. So, and then another person, Davin Jones, I can't pronounce that properly, says they're not any less dysfunctional. They didn't get a pass. I don't know what FYTB means, so if somebody know what that means, tell me. Uh, so I said, series like Girls Gone Wild laid the groundwork for you black women to follow. This is the comment that got deleted because YouTube doesn't like what I'm saying. So I said, series like Girls Gone Wild laid the groundwork for you black women to follow. And you took it up hook, line, and sinker. Let's call out accountability where it belongs. That type of fuckery, along with plastic surgery, skin bleaching, blonde hair wearing, and gay crap. Trans shit and lesbian. Women can eat the pussy better, and I would never fuck a nigga to get pregnant. All this fucking nonsense. Niggas is only good for money and dick. You know, I uploaded a video which someone tried to put on private talking real bad about black men. And it was mental illness 2.0. And basically, she pulls out a dildo and says that if you need a black man, this is all you need him for. So why not just buy this electronic device, right? I mean, it's on I think Black Avenger or BitChute. I will link it. And if this video gets deleted, please let me know on one of my other videos. And if you have a private way to contact me outside of here, you can to let me know it's been deleted. Let me know if the other video has been deleted that I referenced because I have a backup. Let me know if this video that you watch that's on your screen that I'm linking to here that I'm talking about is deleted. I have a copy of that. And in every video, I post my email and telephone number to contact me at if you need to. That's in every single video in the description. And I will say it in this video just in case people don't pay attention. The email is rx31313, and that's at gmail.com. And the telephone number is 669-444-0001. 669-444-0001. And my name, RexxSeven, is across any platform that I put videos on. It's the exact same name, either RexxSeven or Rex with the space in between. It's Rex and 7. On any platform you want to check me on to see if I'm there. So going back to this, I said, you black women were supposed to know better than this. You were supposed to laugh and say, this was white folk shit. That's what I said. I said, you black women were supposed to know better, used to laugh and say how this was white folk shit. Talking about the plastic surgery, not the skin bleaching, but I guess tanning for white folks, you know, wearing hair that's not yours and stuff like that. That wasn't supposed to be black women doing that at all. You're supposed to be proud of your heritage. You're supposed to be proud to be a black woman and your race. Instead of going on here making these stupid YouTube videos trying to deflect or say that black men ain't shit. What other race of people does that, bro? It's embarrassing. So I said, you were supposed to know better, and then the stupid single moms who raise their sons to do the same feminine nigga shit that y'all all do. You break your sons down, if it can let me go to the next one. Oh, I said you break your sons down and get them to follow your poor examples, and then turn around and say, where all the good men at? You see what I'm saying? And I said, fuck out of here with that. You see what I'm saying? The deflection. And because, you know, we have certain identity politics assholes that are telling Americans what we can and can't say, they don't like me saying this. They don't like anybody saying this. And there are some people that can say this and get away with it. But if channels like mine make these comments on videos, all of a sudden it is a problem. I have made several videos addressing this foolishness about deleting comments that they don't like. And am I lying about what I'm saying? Oh, because I said gay crap? Like I said, if someone wants to do that, that is fine. But the fuckery that they do, I'm talking about blatant out in the open, in your face gay shit. Like, you gotta mush in black men's face that you want to be lesbian and be with another woman. Why can't you just keep it to yourself? You gotta do that shit around kids. I have gone to places and other people have gone to places and seen some of these women sitting up there kissing each other in front of little kids. That is, you are not supposed to do that. I wouldn't even say heterosexual couples are supposed to behave like that. But the ones, especially the flamboyant gay black guys and Hispanic guys, they always, some of them are okay when they're not flamboyant. I don't care what they do. When they sit out there and fucking make big scenes, like in this video, it shows in the video that I'm referencing on the screen, some guy is dressed up like a female and behaving a damn fool in McDonald's. And what's funny is that lately McDonald's is, especially the one in New York and in Brooklyn, New York, they want to go up on their prices and shrink their merchandise. You going up on your prices, but you have this kind of fuckery going on in your restaurants and you do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And they get in there. Listen, I am not saying this is no hate speech. Get this right, okay? Like, all right, for instance, that was a stupid term anyway. But anyway, I have been places more than once where you have at least a flamboyant, obviously homosexual guys. And how you know is because they sit up there and talk about their gay fetishes and their sex stories. I made a video talking about this. It was called Keep Your Sex Stories to Yourself, where I mentioned anybody, gay, straight, bisexual. We don't want to hear your sex stories, bro. And we definitely don't want to hear it in fast food restaurants while us and kids are in there eating. Don't want to hear it. I've heard several times them sharing stories about sticking fingers up assholes and all saying all out loud, asking somebody else if they ever got fucked in their ass in front of kids, in front of patrons that were in the restaurant eating when they were talking like this. And there's a lot of black women on YouTube that support this fuckery. And if you don't believe me, some of you that don't know about it, go on any video where you have a flamboyant Hispanic or flamboyant gay man dressed as a woman and acting the part and just extra as hell. And look at the comment section. Look at the comment section and look at the profile pictures. And won't you see a lot of these black women talking about, yes, go girl. Yeah, you did it. You did it. Yes, bitch. I see this all the fucking time. Yet they will come on these YouTube videos and go on certain things on TV and say about a down low black men propaganda, down low black men epidemic. But you not only push this, you fully support it. And then you break down your sons, to reduce their masculinity, especially if the father's not around, reduce their self-worth and their self-esteem by telling them they ain't shit because they're going to be just like their father, or you hate them because they look like their father. And I'm talking from experience too, just so you know that. So I know what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all were supposed to know better than following a lot of this foolishness. I've been saying this for years, even before I started on YouTube. Y'all was supposed to know better. Just because you see this shit on TV and they're saying, well, this person looks just like you, so you should sit up and act a goddamn fool too. And listening to all this goddamn Cardi B music and what else? Nicki Minaj and back years ago, Trina, which they're just basically copying. And some of these disgusting other nasty female rappers that y'all uphold and use as examples even for your little girls to listen to. Y'all were the same women that was also buying some of these goddamn these clothing. I remember back in like 2006 or 7 that companies, I don't know if they were Guess or somebody like that, these real prominent companies, the same clothes you see on grown women outside, usually black women, that's wearing the pants that's got the glittery written logos on the ass and then the logos across the chest to show their cleavage, and these shortcut shirts showing their belly button. Do you know at one point they were making that for 7 and 8 year olds? And I seen black women in Coney Island, Brooklyn, having their daughters dressed in that. You're not supposed to follow that pedophile agenda. As black people, you're supposed to know better. And as far as like black women, what do they say? Like you are basically, you set the groundwork for the culture. You are in charge first and foremost of the culture in your community. That's true, especially if there's no father in the house, because either you put them out to get welfare benefits or other government assistance and child support, or maybe something happened, he ended up in jail. So now you are in charge. For the fathers that are missing in a case like that, either against their will because of something the mother did, or because they got into some trouble and end up in jail or dead, then you were supposed to help to raise your kids the best way you can and try to have a good model to set for them. But you don't. And then you come and complain that there are no good men around when you are making this trash by following these examples. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of hypocrisy, deflection, and delusion. Zero accountability there is. Zero accountability. And then when you say things like this, you're told that it's hate speech. That's unbelievable, isn't it? So I just wanted to say those things. Sorry I ran into a long rant about this, but these are some things that sometimes I just forget to put in certain videos. But I have several videos where I talk about a lot of this stuff, but not enough, I guess. So thanks for listening, and go check out this video that I'm linking, the one you see on your screen by Thinking Man's Templar. I will also link the video that it's called Mental Illness 2.0, where this woman goes on about black men ain't shit and we'll never protect them. When you look at the examples in this video that I'll link that you're looking on your screen, who would want to protect this? And then you have black men that came out since 2007 or 8, instructing y'all how y'all need to do better as black women, to be good women for your men and to be better mothers to your children and to put an end to some of this fuckery and this gender war bickering. You don't listen. You just get on YouTube and make your stupid videos and make it worse. There's no win here. And it's a sad state of affairs. It really, really is. For both black men and black women. And, it's just no win here as far as that's concerned. And that's all I got to say. There's nothing to fucking gloat about. This is nothing to be proud of. It really, really isn't. And like I said, it is a sad state of affairs.